The Breaking Point of Love, the unforgettable story of Demet Özdemir and Yaman. Have you ever been swept away by a love story so captivating that it seems like it could have been written in a fairy tale? What happens when the romance you once adored begins to unravel before your eyes, revealing cracks that no one could have predicted? Have you ever wondered how people cope when love fades, trust is broken, and the pieces of a relationship become impossible to put back together? This is the heart-wrenching yet inspiring story of Demet Özdemir and Yaman, two of the brightest stars in Turkish television, whose once glamorous love story became a tale of intense emotional highs and devastating lows. Welcome to the magazine news and gossip channel, where we take a closer look at the passionate, turbulent, and transformative journey of this iconic couple. Before we dive into the details of their story, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join us for more exciting updates about the world of celebrities and the hidden stories behind their lives. A love born on set. The beginning of a dream. In 2018, the Turkish television series Erkensikas, Early Bird, took the country by storm. The show, which introduced audiences to the characters of Sanam, played by Demet Özdemir, and Kend, played by Yaman, quickly became a fan favorite. But what the viewers didn't know at the time was that the chemistry between these two characters would spill over into real life, creating a love story that would capture the hearts of millions. When Demet first met Ken on the set of Erkensikas, she immediately felt a special connection. When we first met on set, we realized that our energies were very compatible, she explained in a candid interview. Both actors were young, driven, and focused on their careers, but as they spent more time together, their bond grew stronger. It didn't take long for their on-screen chemistry to blossom into a real-life romance, and soon the entire country was fascinated by their relationship. The couple's love story quickly became public knowledge, and fans couldn't get enough of their romantic posts and sweet moments shared on social media. Everywhere they went, their relationship was the subject of conversation, and the world seemed to adore them. It was as if they had found their own happily ever after. But as with most fairy tales, things weren't as perfect as they appeared. The strains of fame, professional pressures, and emotional turmoil. In the early stages of their relationship, Demet and Ken seemed inseparable. They often shared their happiness with the world, delighting their fans with glimpses of their life together. However, as time went on, the pressures of fame began to take their toll. Being constantly in the public eye, along with the intense demands of their careers, started to put a strain on their relationship. Demet described this phase as a time when they both struggled to balance their personal lives with the realities of their careers. We loved each other very much, but the work schedule was very difficult for us. We tried to spend time together, but it was not always possible, she shared. Despite their strong connection, the fast pace of their lives and the constant demands of being celebrities made it increasingly hard to maintain the intimacy and closeness they once had. As if that weren't enough, the couple faced another challenge: jealousy. With Ken's rising fame, particularly his massive fan base, Demet began to feel the pressure of living under constant scrutiny. Trust is very important in a relationship. If you feel any doubt, everything becomes difficult, Demet reflected. The attention and adoration Ken received from his fans started to weigh heavily on their relationship. But even as the couple faced external pressures, it was the internal struggles that would ultimately lead to their downfall. The betrayal, a heartbreaking turning point. The turning point in their relationship came when the tabloids published a shocking story. Yaman had been seen with another woman. The media frenzy that followed was intense, and the damage it caused to their relationship was undeniable. For Demet, the betrayal was something she could never forgive. It is impossible for me to forgive what Ken did to me. I always tried to be open and honest throughout our relationship, but some things were unacceptable to me, she confessed. Ken, for his part, denied the rumors and tried to smooth things over, but the damage had already been done. The trust between them, which had once been unshakable, was now fractured beyond repair. Demet admitted that once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to rebuild. Despite their attempts to salvage their relationship, the emotional toll was too much to bear. The couple decided to part ways at the end of 2019 marking the official end of their once glamorous love story. For their fans, the separation was heartbreaking. The golden couple of Turkish television, who had been adored by millions, was no longer together. The tabloids were filled with headlines speculating about the reasons behind their split, but the truth was much more complicated than anyone could have imagined. The aftermath: healing, growth, and new beginnings. The aftermath of the breakup was emotionally challenging for both Demet and Can. For Demet, the pain of the separation was profound. Sometimes love is not enough. Love alone is not enough to keep a relationship alive. We realized this and we separated, she explained. However, rather than wallowing in despair, Demet chose to focus on her personal growth. She turned to activities like meditation and yoga to find inner peace and rebuild herself. I felt very broken, Demet admitted, reflecting on the emotional toll the breakup had taken on her. But through this time of emotional turmoil, Demet found strength and resilience. Every difficulty makes a person stronger. At that moment, I felt very hurt, but that made me a stronger person, she said. As she healed, Demet continued to focus on her career, starring in a series of successful projects that further solidified her place in the entertainment industry. On the other hand, Can preferred to remain silent after the breakup. Choosing not to engage with the media, he focused on expanding his career internationally. His popularity skyrocketed, particularly in Italy, where he became a household name. While the public was eager to hear his side of the story, Can chose to remain quiet, letting his actions speak for themselves. He poured his energy into his professional projects, and his career blossomed as a result. The lessons of love: what we can learn from their story. Looking back on the relationship, Demet Özdemir and Can have both reflected on the lessons they learned from their time together. For Demet, the relationship was not just about the love they shared, but about discovering what she truly wanted in a partner. My experiences with Can taught me a lot. Only through these experiences do people learn what they look for in love and what they cannot accept, she explained. For Can, while he has remained silent about the relationship, it is clear that the lessons he learned were just as significant. His success after the breakup shows that he, too, grew from the experience, using the pain of the past to fuel his personal and professional growth. In interviews, Can has often expressed his commitment to becoming a better person and learning from his mistakes. Their story is a powerful reminder that love is not always enough to make a relationship work. Trust, communication, and mutual respect are just as important as affection and passion. Everything in life is a lesson. My relationship with Can made me the person I am today, Demet said, underscoring the transformative power of her experiences. A story of growth and self-discovery. Demet and Can's relationship wasn't just a fairy tale. It was a journey of self-discovery, growth, and, ultimately, healing. They both learned from their mistakes and emerged stronger, more self-aware, and ready for the next chapter in their lives. For Demet, the breakup allowed her to reconnect with herself, rediscover her passions, and continue growing both personally and professionally. For Can, the silence after the breakup marked a period of intense personal reflection and professional growth, leading him to achieve international fame. As Demet summed it up, love sometimes means learning to give up. This poignant statement encapsulates the essence of their story, that sometimes the hardest part of love is knowing when to let go. The impact of their story on fans and the public. The love story of Demet Özdemir and Can, while deeply personal, has resonated with millions of people around the world. Fans who once adored them as the perfect couple have learned that even the most seemingly flawless relationships have their struggles. The public's fascination with their story speaks to a universal truth. Love is complex, and relationships require effort, understanding, and, above all, trust. Their journey also highlights the importance of self-love and personal growth. Both Demet and Can have emerged from their heartbreak stronger and more resilient, proving that even in the face of pain, there is always an opportunity to learn and grow. Conclusion: an unforgettable love story. The love story of Demet Özdemir and Can may have ended in heartbreak, but it remains an unforgettable tale of passion, growth, and self-discovery. Their relationship, filled with both beautiful and painful moments, has taught us all valuable lessons about love, trust, and personal evolution. As we reflect on their journey, we are reminded that sometimes the most important relationships we have are with ourselves. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey through the love story of Demet Özdemir and Kenyaman. Be sure to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip for more fascinating stories from the world of celebrities. Stay tuned for our next video, and until then, stay healthy, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay with love.